Guys, welcome back to my video. This time I'm gonna cover up patch 5.4 PTR. I'm gonna cover especially on Holy Paladin, changes on talents and glyph. Now some couple interesting changes, like you might be already know. The change of Eternal Flame, that the periodic healing from the spell does not cost illuminated healing, which does not give us a shield from the periodic healing. Now this will for sure nerf Holy Paladin, but we now get another two options that they clearly state they want for us to use it, because there are so many people in Paladin Raider Paladin classes, especially Holy Paladin, that takes Eternal Flame and really spam this hot just to blanket raid. Now the Sacred Shield changes this. It said that the Sacred Shield for Holy spec has no target limit, but now has a mana cost and 3 charge with 10 seconds recharge time. So 3 stacks at most for the maximum, and you can cast it to anybody. The first one in myself, the second one on NPC, third one on this warlock, and its recharge time is 10 seconds. Yep. See that there is charge in there. I activate this every 5 seconds for the 6 seconds duration, if I'm right. Is it? Yet every 5 seconds they get this shield. At most you will shoot 5 people or 6 maybe. Yes, 5 to 6 maybe. And I think this is a good chance, and I will pretty much, I will mostly pick this one just to shield my raiders, which is because shield is pretty much the best thing ever in this expansion. Shield is buffer for someone that very low health or has not enough maximum low HP, and for some reason you don't have this praise to help you to shield them. So Sacred Shield will help that for some encounter. The other choices is Selfless Healer. Selfless Healer is pretty much Judgment spec. Remember that Wrath of the Lich King Judgment 1, when you judge you get spell haste, but this time you get a holy power. Every judgment you cast generate a charge of holy power, and it stacks of every time you judge you get 1 stack, which improve the next Flash of Light and Divine Light and Holy Radiance for Holy spec by 20% per stack. These stacks can up to 3 times, which is most likely a free mana cost cast for Flash of Light and Divine Light. Now they also up mana cost for Judgment, which is 7.2k right now. In live it is 3k. Now there's a lot of thinking about this. When you cast 3 times Judgment, the mana cost from 7.2k times 3 which will be the same as 1 Divine Light, but we have a benefit for free mana cost and couple charge of holy power and 60% effectiveness improvements from effectiveness. Now the biggest heal that you can get from the live version, maybe it's like 250k, 260k, somewhere around that. Now with this one we might be reaching the biggest heal ever, like 400k for Divine Light. You can actually use as a red paladin, cast a Flash of Light on some people and heal for 300k. Yeah, that's balanced, I think. That, yeah, maybe not in PvP, because people will actually have 600k health pool in the next patch. Now the 3 tier of this, I will just recommend Sacred Shield, because shield is pretty much the best thing you will need. It covers up some basic buffer of health pool. Also that it is a kind of fire and forget, the same like Eternal Flame, periodic healing. I don't really like Selfless Healer because it casts 4 judge or 1 judge. You will spend 7.2k compared to the Holy Shock, which is 9.6k. And grant a charge of holy power, also some daylight, daybreak. What's that, daylight? And we move to this tier 4, Clemency, Unbreakable Spirit, and Hand of Purity. There's a chance in Hand of Purity they increase the periodic effect reduced from harmful. They increase the reduced effect by 10%. The 5.3 version of this talent is 70%. Now they reduce it by 80%. So it means that for some damage over time damage, like a Primordius one, the volatile pathogen, you will only receive 10% of the actual damage. The Unbreakable Spirit's chance is now gets simplified pretty much, that it will just reduce the cooldown of your Divine Light, Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and Lay on Hand straight by 50%. The live version of this talent is like you need to spend holy power to reduce the cooldown of your Divine Shield, which is not really good one, because you are forced to spend your holy power just for the sake of Divine Shield cooldown. Clemency, no chance on that. There's no chance on Sanctified Red. Sanctified Red now also increase the critical chance of your Holy Shock by 20%. I'm not really sure about the chance on Protection and Retribution spec of this talent, but yeah, I think that they want to push us to move from Holy Avenger or Divine Purpose. I'm not really sure about Holy Avenger, but for just 3 use of this 2-minute cooldowns, I'm not thinking that it is a viable good choice. Now they said they want to fix the execution sentence and Light of Hammer Illuminated Healing. They said that the Light Hammer and execution sentence did not give us Illuminated Healing. There's no chance on Holy Prism, I guess. Now the Glyph one, the Glyph we have a chance on Glyph of Hand of Sacrifice, pretty good talent. Hand of Sacrifice no longer redirect damage to the Paladin. This is a god-like Glyph because it provides mini cooldown for someone that really needs it. Pretty much your tank or your off tank will really need this one when they don't have any available cooldown. I forgot, there's a little chance on turn evil. Our Paladin can now turn evil, humanize, and beast. So this is for the sake of PvP chance, I guess. Paladin will now can fear enemies. They need to choose between reduced stun, cooldown, another CC, repentance, or fear. I think that mostly people will take fear because fear, there is less DR on fear, while stun and repentance is on 1 cooldown, I think, and 1 DR. Another chance is a Glyph of Divine Plea. Glyph of Divine Plea now returns 50% less mana but has a 50% shorter cooldown. The 5.3 version of this one is like you cast 5 seconds of Divine Plea and just instantly return you 36k mana. The Divine Plea itself also changed. It caused the Paladin to regenerate mana equal to the 135% of Spirit, excluding short duration Spirit of Trinket and everything. So it's like can use it every time. Anytime you want to use it, just use it. There is no penalty like 50% mortal strike healing. There's nothing like that anymore because we are not forced to get the best chance of moment when every other classes can just use the Shadow Fiend Inner Faith, Mana-Tai Totem. We are forced to stay to wait the best moment to use our Divine Blade, which is pretty good change. Now what's the other chance of the glade? I don't think there's really one. You get some mirror glyphs, a pillar of light. Every critical heals on the player displays small pillars of light at their location briefly. I think that this is the same like fire from the heavens, just some minor glyphs. Yeah, there's also some small changes on our Holy Insight. Holy Insight now provide additional effectiveness on War Glory, Eternal Flame, and Light of Dawn by 50%, which is, if you add that all accumulate that one, it means that War of Glory, Eternal Flame, and Light of Dawn will buff by 75% on Holy Spec, and this is not the case on the 5.3. They want us to use Light of Dawn maybe, but I'm not really sure, because Light of Dawn is such. Light of Dawn is not the best choice of spell that you get when you have AoE damage. It is the best thing. War Glory or Eternal Flame is the best thing you can spend for 3 holy powers in AoE. So yeah, they maybe want to move around from that principle. So that's the simple change and brief talks about the change for 5.4 of PTR Holy Paladins. The next one video I will make about Druid, because I have a Druid for another raid group. Let's see if I can make that short video. So that's for this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys.